Welcome back to Team Kraken Gym. We'll be going through a technique called the head crank. Essentially what it is a headlock in armor with an underhook. And helping me today is my good friend Vinny. Vinny, bring it in. This is Vinny without armor. He's still a very large human. All right, we'll start off with basics of the technique. All right, starting off the drill with a partner, nice and cruisy, no resistance. I'm coming up, putting my dominant arm, or whatever I want to throw with, on his front. And then what I'm doing is I'm switching it to the other side. And from here, I'm just pushing forward, past his head, and then my hand behind his head is gonna point my thumb down. And then as this is a drill, I'm gonna try and loop over and get him in a headlock. That's the start of the drill. And this other hand, on the other side, this hand, once I've gone over the top, I'm going for the underhook. Actually, without a person, it looks like this. Here, going to the other side, pushing across, thumb down, get them into a nice headlock, and this arm here shoots for an underhook. This arm here is just pinning against the body. It's not reaping up, it's pinning the head against the body. And that's the start of the drill. So once again, with a partner, oh, look what's happened. His hand comes across, shoots across, thumb down, apply the headlock. This hand here coming into underhook, under his arm. And that's the drill to start off with. So those are the basic steps we're gonna do. And then to turn that into a throw inside the list. From here, it looks like this. Boom, across, pointing out, hooking in. I've got my hand underneath his body. Now, if I turn Vinny to his butt towards the camera, from here, this hand that's got the underhook and this hand that's on his head, what I'm doing is I'm moving that body, I'm turning him like a wheel, like a steering wheel of a bus. And then my legs, my left leg is gonna step to the side and the other one's gonna step around, crescent step around, and I'm gonna throw him down. All right, at this point here, I've done the start of the drill, I've got him a headlock and I've got the underhook. So watch my feet. This is the footwork moment. This front leg steps slightly to the side and this rear one will crescent step around, boom, boom, and I'm rotating his body to the side. Like such, curl across the body, reach across, thumb down, get into the headlock, shooting for that underhook. From here, I've got the head trapped in, pressing down. I'm not reefing up because you can't guillotine anyone. I'm pressing their helmet against my body. I'm reefing up and I'm able to turn their body like a steering wheel. Then my footwork, I'm stepping to the side, I'm twisting their body, and I'm stepping and I'm pushing out. Once again from the side, boom, 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 boom. Ensuring that I'm twisting that body. One more time, boom, 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 boom. Here, rotating that body, boom, boom. Now obviously in armor, or soft armor, it's much more difficult to get that underhook. But a tip I give to someone, if they're throwing someone in armor, we'll just do it without armor at the start. So once again, I'm doing the same drill across the body, boom, 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 underhook. And I'm twisting, I step to the side, but ensuring that I'm pushing the person away from me, I'm not falling with them. So I step to the side, boom, boom, and if I fall down with them, ensuring that I'm training to push onto their body, because in Buha, even if I have one knee on them, I'm still not down, I can push off them. So following them down if you need to, not falling over. So that's why that crescent step is so important. I'm stepping, boom, boom, and I'm somewhat guiding him to the ground, but ensuring that my knee doesn't touch the ground. And now on the list, doing this throw on the list. Fantastic, now we're on the list. So when you're fighting someone on the list, the underhook you need to get is their list arm. So how to do that, to make that gap here, to put my hand through, what I do is I get my other hand and I can push it to the side. If that's even with you got your sword in this hand, you're pushing to the side and you're making that gap with your hand any way you can. So now that I've made the head, I've tilted to the side, I've got the hand through, I'm gonna crank, same thing over the top, boom, like such. Now I'm gonna be doing the twisting motion of his body and I'm gonna be throwing him inside the list, like this, boom. So once again, from here, going across the body, pushing your head across the side, dipping my arm through, boom, boom, boom. Got that underhook, throwing it into the list. So I'm twisting that body, I'm stepping to the side, boom, boom. Remember, I can follow through and press off if I want to. Now let's go through with armor. Now we're gonna do a quick run through with sword and shield and a run through with poleaxe with soft armor on. Now doing this drill with the sword and shield is pretty much exactly the same as doing it clean skin, so with no armor on. It's obviously going to be a bit more difficult trying to put your shield or buckler under the armpit, also with your sword on the other side, jamming it in. But with a poleaxe, it's always hard to figure out which side to put your axe, which side's doing what. So before I get into on the list side, what I usually do is, say my list side, say I'm on the list, which is very rare for a person with pole axe, is on this side. So I put my axe on the list side, I would reach across and I would push their head to the side, and then I would jab my axe underneath their arm to get that underhook, like such. So if Vinny comes forward, so now that we got our soft kit on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach across here, and then I'm pushing her head to the side, and now I'm making that gap that I can shoot my axe underneath the armpit, and then I can try and get the underhook and my axe is on top. Once again, you're always gonna be careful of losing your axe on the throat, and now just step around. So once again, I'm coming forward, Vinny comes forward, boom, boom, we're fighting. I slip through, I push the head to the side, and then I get that underhook, and then I get that headlock, and then I can beat my throw. Remember, this is just drilling, so it's not gonna be that easy in armor. Someone's just not gonna be able to give my head. But for whatever reason, you're fighting someone on the list, he gets hit in the leg by his teammate, he bends down, I then can get that headlock and shoot my hand underneath. You know what I mean? These other situations are gonna happen when you have teammates, you hit him in the stomach or the leg, they get down, you grab their head, and then you got an easy throw off to the side, boom. Now Vinny's gonna do it to me with his sword and shield, boom, boom, boom. Leans across, pushes my head to the side, gets his shield underneath, boom, and he throws me. It's very much the same drill without armor than is armor. The only tricky thing is with the pole axe, my recommendation is putting that axe to the list side, reaching across and sliding the axe as the underhook. Otherwise on the top, you're gonna try and maneuver the axe around to clinch that head in. So what the drill looks like at kind of pace with minimal resistance, kind of looks like this. This is off the list. Once again, looks like this, coming in, boom, fighting. I'm getting my axe underneath the armpit, ready to undo the underhook, reaching over the top, boom. I lock him in nice and tight. I clamp that helmet against my ribs. So look this way. I'm clamping that helmet against my ribs. I'm not trying to guillotine, I'm clamping it with my bicep. This arm here is twisting the body. I twist the body and I step around. Boom, boom, and I can plant on the body and I'm still up, good to go. The common faults for this technique is a lot of people, once they get their headlock, they're trying to headlock it like this. That's not what you want to do. You want to get your bicep and you want to pinch that helmet to the side, because like that you're just making gaps for people to weasel out of. So you pinch it in with your bicep, and then you're getting that underhook, and then I'm rotating that body like a bus driver turning the bus wheel. Boom, up, boom, twist, and I'm stepping to the side, and I'm falling through. So another common fault that I taught incorrectly the whole video was when I'm coming up to the start of the drill and I'm putting my hand to the other side, the way you should be training it is you're getting your hand here, you're bringing it down and you're shooting it up to the other side. Once again, I'm here, I'm shooting it down, I'm shooting it back up, and then I'm going around with a headlock. One more time. Down, up, around. Super quick video today on the head crank. Remember, this is all just for drilling. No one's just gonna be able to give you their head in a fight. That's why you got teammates that hit him in the stomach, punch him in the stomach, or do something to get their head down. You can get their head hook. Boom, throw it underneath. Robert's your dad's brother, you gotta throw. Once again, thank you so much for checking out my channel, like and subscribe. Once again, thanks to my mate Vinny, he's always in my videos. Big shout out, and stay safe. If you can't stay safe, stay deadly. That's what they say.